Let's
One
go.
two one two 1212. What's the podcast? 1212. DJ Jerome Bacon the third. We are here. Shout out to my guy, always available. Hashtag Streetwear Eddie
What up, Ron? What up?
and Don't Charge Abdul.
Cheer. We're back.
Do remember
Another week.
you can listen to our previous episodes at What's a Podcast.live, and you can also excuse me watch the video which you're watching right now. Yeah, we're all good. YouTube.com/ What's a Podcast. Shout out to everybody who left a comment on last week's video. We had our most comments that we've ever had.
Appreciate
you know what
y'all,
I'm saying?
man.
Everybody talked about my customer service skills at work, which are just stellar.
They did?
Yeah,
Wait,
for sure.
They were clouded you or
No, somebody was just like, "Yo, Jerome's customer service." No, we talked about it on the podcast.
I know, but they were just making their comment on that. I thought they'd experienced your customer service.
Nobody wants to experience my customer service. Nobody wants it.
It's the worst.
It's the absolute worst. I hate people. We had a girl come in today, and she spent literally an hour and a half in the dressing room. Tried on mad stuff.
Yeah.
And I ended up playing Busta Rhymes has a song called Get Out. And I just played it over and over and over. Like I played it like 7 times in a row. And then other people started it. She didn't. She was from like Russia or something. But
Did she cop?
Huh?
Did she cop?
She's
She
from
ended up
Russia?
copping. She spent like $500.
You should have a debate about Ukraine with her.
I mean, I don't want to debate colonizers.
She could have been Ukrainian.
I didn't care what she was. She was an hour and a half in the dress. Like nothing is that serious.
She could have been related to Putin. Putin's peoples.
We'll never find out, and I'll never care. Nevertheless, you know what I'm saying? Busta Rhymes, Get Out, just on repeat. You know what I mean?
But she didn't understand it.
I know, but I understood it, so I felt good. You know what I'm saying? I did my best. And when she bought some stuff, she tried to, I'm so sorry.
What did she buy? What are the Russians feeling?
I don't know. I wasn't helping her too much. I was just playing.
Comme des Garçons t-shirt and
she bought a CDD chuck. Yeah. She bought that fit right there. Yep. Some little.
That's a pricey
Korean
fit.
Pants. I mean,
that's $500 right there.
Is a lot. Yeah.
But it's like who's still doing that? Russia, obviously, but who's still doing
Russia
that? You know
and people from Baltimore.
Y'all be selling the shit out that in the store.
We have a location that attracts people that aren't familiar with that shoe. Yes. But you know what I'm saying? In terms of just like
you're talking about the shoes, not the gear.
Well, the gear is a summer favorite. Like people, if you don't, we're talking about the Comme des Garçons, which has like the heart variety of colors and hearts and messages. Yeah. Over the winter, it was a little slow for CDG. Not gonna front, but
now you got everybody asking for the shirts with the hearts on them.
Yeah, because it's
these are people who don't own any other CDG, or they've just kind of found out or seen that shirt for the first time, right?
They're just like, where can I get? You know what I mean?
What is that? There's a heart on it.
What is that? Oh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's also Pride Month.
They're new to it.
You know what I mean? So the Pride crew is very happy into the CDG heart stuff.
Oh, happy Pride Month.
Just gotta let that ride out. You know what I mean? Do what y'all do. You know what I'm saying?
They had the Pride parade last weekend, right?
I think there's one every week of the month, every weekend of the month.
Every different city has a different weekend that they do Pride.
Yeah. My daughter's school sent out a notice asking if us as parents wanted to chaperone the kids going to the Pride this weekend.
What did you say?
I'm out of town. I'm working.
I honestly am gonna go because I think my daughter's mother has to work or she's busy doing something.
But you're gonna go.
Bella's in the Pride Club at her school. No, I come back Saturday morning, then I leave Sunday morning again.
Dope.
So
and the parade is on Saturday.
Saturday, yeah. I'm gonna be a zombie.
What is the Pride Club at school? What is that?
Teaches tolerance. You know what I'm saying? It teaches acceptance and different ways of understanding and sort of, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, listen, my boo-boo was all about, she's cool with everybody. You know what I'm saying? I let her know, like, and I have to be nice when I inform her that 98.7% of people are absolute trash and will be. And the sooner you know this in the 4th grade, the better. However, I have to calm myself down and just, you know what I'm saying? Like, just be like, nah, you need to give these little kids a chance. Meanwhile, I'm like, their parents are whack, which means they're going to be whack. it's just it's a domino effect. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, I'm trying to be a better person.
Parents are whack though.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like parents are terrible, especially these colonizers.
I think you do a really good job of like being really included with the parents though. I know nobody's name.
How about Kim? Does she know their names?
They don't know my name. They just know I'm a DJ. So, that's Jerome. He DJ'd the party. He DJ'd our, blah, 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 last year.
You DJ the school parties?
I DJ a lot of the school functions. Yeah, like the Christmas parties and stuff like that. I've done that a couple times.
Oh, it's lit up in there.
You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, they'll rent out like Mark's Cafe. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Bang out.
And all the parents?
All the parents. Turn up.
Oh, they be like, so you know them.
I mean, they know me.
There'll be a long line for the bathroom.
They know me. Oh, my God, Jerome, you're so good. Yeah. I got another gig at 12:30. Let's go. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, I think my wife, she's actually even worse than I am. She just knows how to maneuver in those environments a little bit better. She talks like she knows everybody, but
yeah,
she's actually worse than I am when it comes to knowing people's names.
Yeah.
And
I don't need to know their names. Because I go on a walk after I drop my child off.
You know their kids' names.
No, I just be like, hey, what's up? And I just give them a peace sign, but I got my headphones on. You know what I'm saying? I'm usually listening to something, 90s rap or a podcast or something. I don't have time to be bothered by your like neighborhood isms. Oh, let's go to no. I just want to finish my walk.
I do know some of the parents, and some of them are really cool. Like I know everybody on the soccer team, my kid's soccer team, just because, twice a week practices, games on Saturdays.
Yeah.
But the ones at school, and I don't know a lot of them. So I think I need to do a little bit better with getting to know them, because I mean these kids are going to be, they're all going to be in the same grades for all the way through high school if we stay in the same program. You know what I mean? So
it is what it is.
Jerome, how many are you chaperoning, or are you just going down there with Bella?
I think I'm just going with Bella.
Okay.
I'm not trying to watch nobody else's kids like that.
I feel that I don't need that responsibility.
I don't need that responsibility, and I don't know how y'all are raised. You know what I'm saying? Like
they're not raised right.
Keep Bella on.
They're gonna be cutting up.
I keep Bella on my hip when she's at the shop. You know what I'm saying? So I don't do that. So
that's what she want to be anyways.
Yeah. So nevertheless, Miami. Miami tomorrow should be fun.
Just one night in and out?
Two-nighter. One spot called 1-800-LUCKY. With my man Louis Arson. He's an absolute monster on the turntables.
And then where?
And then Friday night spot called the Urban for this. It's actually a Go-Go versus Miami music party.
Interesting.
Versus Booty Bass.
Yeah, so basically, I got like 600 Go-Go songs this weekend. So I am in a great place with the Go-Go music.
Hold on, so you are playing a Go-Go set against a Miami Booty Bass DJ?
Talk to him. Let the streets know.
That's what you're doing?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
You can only play Go-Go?
I mean, I think we're gonna have to be smart about it and just mix in some of everything, but keep a lot of Go-Go in the rotation. You know what I'm saying?
You got some Wale in there too, right? Wale has a lot of heavy Go-Go influence, or are you only doing real Go-Go?
No, okay. I can play Dig Dug. I can play Dig Dug if you want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Like I've got
Jerome, you're officially from DC now.
Never.
You playing full Go-Go sets, dog.
I also just got a mean Dropbox full of reggae and soca though. Oh my God.
Right, but you're not playing that. You're
that's
playing
gonna go heavy in Miami.
My reggae, exactly. I got
the 300 hall and soca sets.
I got 300. I got 600 Go-Go songs, 300 Prince songs, and a good 200 reggae, 200 soca songs. I'm ready. You see what I'm saying?
You rock the New Balance down in Miami?
Nah. We're not doing that.
You're not gonna kill him with the ALD.
You're not going straight with DC.
I'm cool. Nah, I'm from Arizona.
What are you rocking? What are you taking down there?
Some dunks.
Yeah, why?
You know
Which ones?
Dunks.
Which ones?
So whatever I feel like, you know what I mean? You don't know yet. You know what I mean? We gotta see what happens. You know what I'm saying? I think tomorrow my mindset is switching though. I just got asked to DJ an incredible wedding in September. So we're in full training mode. I lost 7 pounds since last week. I've got to get in the best shape of my life, like for real. So We're gonna be smart about it.
This
you know
wedding?
what I'm saying? Yeah, for this wedding. This is the one. This is the one.
Why, you trying to find your wife there?
Absolutely
Why is
not.
it the one? Why is it the one?
Because of the people who were asking me to play the wedding. Like,
oh,
this is
I
the
see.
one.
There are some influential type people.
They're just people who I deem as I gotta be at my absolute peak for this.
All right.
So
hey, listen, you might if you're at your peak, you might also find
somebody
that
is DJ getting married.
No, it's just somebody who I respect to the utmost, and them asking me to do their wedding is like, I'm like, okay, I need to really get situated, get proper.
We get a lot of DMs about people asking girls and people asking about your
no, we don't.
single life. Eddie, you've
don't.
seen some of those.
Yeah.
Nah, they're not there. Speaking of DMs, speaking of people who actually are important to us, we want to give a shout out.
Try to change the subject, man.
There's nothing to talk about there. No, they don't.
You're now like a celebrity.
I mean, I am who I am. We want to give a big shout out and thank you, or at least I do, to my guy Imran. You know what I'm saying? Imran came through with the Biggie Smalls Metro card. It's beautiful. Look, the joints are incredible.
You have ours, or are they still
you got the Jerome's like, I'm keeping all three.
You know what it is, man. I mean, they'll stay at my house for now. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, I'm gonna grab mine when you get back.
I'm gone for 2 weeks, but it's all good though.
I'm gonna try to frame that.
I hope you can do that. I hope you get the opportunity to do that. Nevertheless, shout out to Imran for just coming through, man. Appreciate that for sure. The streets are active, man. Obviously, if you're paying attention, which you should be, and I got a notice from one of my best friends. This is my homegirl of 30 years. That she got COVID this week, and COVID.
I know a lot of people got it.
COVID is still raging out here, actually, right now, amongst many other issues going on in America. So please be smart. Obviously, I'm on a plane in the morning. I'm not double masked up, but I'm masked up. But yeah, I need to get another booster and just be smart out there, people. You know what I'm saying? Like. Luckily I am in Florida this weekend, so I think both places are outside places.
COVID hotbeds.
I mean, you gotta be smart. I think that with the kid that I'm DJing with tomorrow night, he wears a mask still to this day, I believe, though. So he's pretty locked in. He just finished seeing his parents, so I believe he's pretty responsible in that space.
Is this an outdoor party tomorrow? I think Miami does kind of outdoor things.
Yeah. I'm at 1-800-Lucky on Thursday, so that's definitely an outdoor space. And then there's the Friday spot's an outdoor space too. So, I'm ready to lock in and do my thing, man. I'm not tripping. I got Vegas coming up soon in July, so that'll be stellar. I've got San Jose coming up in July. That'll be great. Back to Virginia Beach in August. Moving and grooving, baby. You know what I'm saying? The streets can't hold me down.
A lot happening.
So, and I'm getting in the best shape of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm upping my fasting to 20 hours a day.
Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out of here.
It's gonna be tough.
Jerome, come on,
mental.
Man.
When did you start doing that?
Well, I've been at 16 for the better part of the year, which is not tough. 8 to 12. You just get breakfast, so it's not really that bad. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? It's just like today, the water was flowing. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean 8 to 12? 8 a.m.
p.m. No, 8 p.m. to 8 p.m. to 12 to noon. So you just get breakfast.
Noon to 8 p.m. is the time that you can eat.
Yes.
Okay.
You just get breakfast.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
You could eat that whole time, or you got to squeeze in breakfast, lunch, and dinner in those 8 hours.
From 12 to 8, you got to squeeze in all your nutrition for the day.
But you can't just pig out the whole time from 12 to 8.
You could technically, because it's such a short window. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. I don't know if I subscribe to it, but best of luck, dog. But that 20 hour, I think 20-hour fast is crazy, dog.
It's peace of God.
I think you're gonna have to you're gonna have to squeeze in some exercise there and cut down the carbs a little bit, because I think that's what really does it, bro. Is I just found this exercise regime on TikTok that I'm about to start doing. It's a whole bunch of crunches. And according to this TikTok video, I actually sent it to myself just so y'all motherfuckers know I'm not joking. Look at that. You see this? Y'all see this? Y'all see this on Instagram?
Oh, that's an ad. Right? That's an ad on Instagram.
No, this is the real shit, bro. It's the real thing.
That's an ad on Instagram.
Yeah, somebody took
I'm
that.
about to do these exercises, and I'm about to have a 6-pack before you know it. Look at
my God,
transformation. Look at this transformation, He's ripped. That's about to be me. I'm telling you.
Yo,
you do this with me, bro. We're about to be killing it by September.
Abdul fell for the flim flam. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 months exactly.
Exercises. I've always I've just also noticed when I used to do my, I did push-ups for a long time, and I started at like 15, and every day I was like, I'm gonna go up 1 push-up. Like that was, and I did it consistently, and I was doing more push-ups than I've ever done before in my life. I was up to like 36 or something like that, 38.
It's beautiful, beautiful.
I don't think I've ever done that many push-ups before.
Non-stop.
But then nonstop.
Yeah.
And every day I would just go up 1 push-up more than the day before, and I was able to do it like with no problem. But I think the consistency in working out, you burn a lot of fat because of that, and I was running heavy on top of that. But I'm now realizing that I have an injury on my right foot that kept me from running for like 4 days, and in those 4 days, dog, I gained like 7 pounds, like easy.
But see, the thing too, though, is right. What I've noticed is you gotta get that sleep. That sleep is really where it's at. Like 8 to 10 hours a night, you gotta shoot for it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have.
I can't sleep 8 to 10 hours a night.
You can't sleep 8 to 10 hours even if I don't want to.
No, even if I wanted to, how could you, who sleeps for 8 hours a night anymore?
When I have Bella, and I go to bed at like 9, go to bed at like 10 to 6.
Dog,
8 hours.
I've never gone to bed at 10 o'clock. I know.
I swear to God.
Go to bed at 10.
Swear to God. Absolutely.
Eddie and I know you, dog. You have never gone to bed at 10
when I'm
o'clock.
not DJing, I go to bed early.
You DJ every night. So there you go.
I don't. I will be. Like this next month.
Maybe 2 nights off. I've seen you. Yeah, I've never seen of you to go to bed at 10 p.m.
I'm telling you, but I'm saying that's the change you got to make. You got to get the rest. You got to drink the water, and you got to do what you said. You got to keep the carbs low. You know what I'm saying? You got to eat a lot of vegetables, though.
No sugar.
Don't just eat all steak and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep the sugar low. You know what I'm saying? And just be very mindful of what you put in your body. Like, you know what I'm saying? So 2 months, we're gonna do a 1 month check-in in July, and in a month from today, we'll do a 1 month check-in. We'll see how many pounds down I am. I'm super focused.
Let's do that. Let's have a little what's a podcast challenge.
Yeah, anybody who wants to get in, man,
as well. Yeah,
leave a comment. Matter of fact, you got to actually really screenshot this part. The What's a Podcast challenge, and we're gonna be we're gonna be outside making it happen. We'll check in for a month. So this is Men's Mental Health Month, I believe, as well. So I believe men's mental health is as important as their physical health. And I know we have women listeners, so we're not trying to exclude you from this, but you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do man time, and so we'll check in a month. I'm super focused. I haven't had a drink in a week. Beautiful.
I haven't had a drink in my whole life.
Well, I mean, that's you. That's you.
Yeah.
Okay, I have not had. Yeah, no, I haven't had a drink in a week. I've never had a cigarette. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I miss cigarettes.
See, there you go. Bong. See,
man, I knew that was that shit.
I knew that was your trigger. I set you up. Right there.
Eddie, are you still smoking?
I don't smoke cigarettes, dog. I haven't smoked a cigarette in 9 years. I smoked tree
before me.
Yeah,
man. Remember those days? We'd be outside.
I love smoking.
We'd have like
That's why I don't.
I love smoking, man. I miss it so much.
Yeah.
It's been 7 years since I last smoked.
Yeah, I smoked when I got engaged.
Miss it every single day.
Yeah.
What's the podcast? Don't smoke cigarettes. It's not good for
you.
Cigarettes are terrible.
Yeah.
This is season 4, episode 6. What's the podcast? We are also, you know what I'm saying, just very excited to be outside. Something in the water is creeping up very soon here in Washington, D.C. The parties are being announced by the time you hear this, a new Darla Nikki party will be announced. Excuse me, that we're having that Saturday night of Something in the Water. That should be stellar. I did see today that the Commonwealth party was announced. That's probably gonna be the best party of the weekend. Outside of the Darla Nikki function, it features Darla Nikki, myself, my guy Matthias, Four Color Zach, who is an incredible DJ, and my guy OG Chase B, who is the official Cactus Corporation DJ.
Chase Where is Four Color Zach from? Is he from Seattle or something Seattle. Like that?
Yeah,
he is, right?
Yeah, Zach's
he still owned a shop out there, didn't he?
He still does own a shop. He owns a shop called Alive and Well. Yeah, they're still rocking. So Alive and Well. Alive and Well. Yeah. So
all right.
Seattle's actually had a nice little pipeline of shops. So they had Goods, then they had a spot after Goods. I can't remember. And now they have Alive and Well. So
they
there was a Stussy up there.
They had a Stussy store up there. I don't know if that's still around though.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
But
they had also what's the name of the shops that the dude from Pick Your Shoes opened up? Bait. One of the first baits was in Seattle.
Oh, okay.
Bait,
yeah. So there you go. I mean, obviously, if you're coming to DC, hit us up. You just want to go to the parties that I'm DJing. Everything else is going to be whack. I promise you don't want to go to any of the bottle service stuff because the door charge is going to be insane. And the ability to get in without having 10 bad bitches is going to be insane. And like, it's just going to be.
Party should be tight. Come to that. Come to where's Darla Nikki at on Saturday, bro? You don't know yet?
We're at a spot called Hill Prince up in Northeast off 8th Street. So it's real cool. We're like in the back. It's real fly. So we announce that tomorrow, Thursday.
And that's on Saturday.
That's on Saturday. So and then I got
the Commonwealth parties on Thursday.
Yeah, I got a Friday and I got a Sunday, but they're just like for it's just kind of whatever type stuff. So
we also, as of yet, I do not have tickets to Something in the Water.
Are you gonna buy them?
No, sir.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm kind of hoping somebody's able to hook us up, man.
I don't think I even want to go, to be honest with you. I was looking at the lineup and like,
come on.
The lineup's not like.
I want to see Pharrell and Friends. There's a few people on the list that I would like to see.
I mean, Pusha. Who else?
I would like to see Pusha, definitely. I would like to see some of the surprises.
But if you want to go to Pusha, you can just go to the Pusha and Dre the Mayor Bowling Extraordinaire if you want to go bowling with them.
I'm planning on going.
You can report on that for us because
and I think Push has is a Push playing in DC or somewhere around here for the second leg of his tour.
Yeah, that's
so there'll be a Push. There'll be a Push's show here. I mean, the lineup for Something in the Water.
I would like to go just check out the festival too, man. I have some friends coming in town. I'm hoping they're able to hook me up with tickets actually. So we'll see what happens.
Listen,
it's going to be complete mayhem on down there though. I think that's what is going to be the toughest thing about being in the city that weekend is navigating around, man. I think especially in that area downtown where the festival is happening, you got to walk or you got to be on a bike or the Uber is not going to work, bro. You got to take the train. Like public transportation, if it's on the road, is not going to work.
No, you got to take a bike.
You got to have a bike or you got to walk. Hopefully you took the train where you get off. There's a train station right there.
That's going to be
right
stupid,
on the
though.
ball. Yeah, it's going to be stupid. Though. Everything's going to be.
If you're from here, you just need to ride your bike down there and lock that shit up somewhere close, and then walk.
That's it.
And then walk the rest of the way.
Yeah, that's it. That's what you got to do.
Ride that shit to Commonwealth and then walk down.
Whatever you do, I mean, just be smart, be safe. Even our party on Thursday night, it's like don't even drive. Take an Uber. You know,
to Hill Prince?
Nah, Thursday night. We're having at the warehouse.
Oh, that's the warehouse off New York Avenue.
Yeah. So it's like take an Uber. You know what I'm saying? But like it is what it is, man. I mean, I think there's a lot of good parties going on that weekend, but it's also people just trying to get that bread. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got a bunch of parties. And
Are you playing every night?
Yeah, I'm playing. I fly back from Arizona Thursday. I get back at 4. I got a DJ at 6.
Damn.
Then I got a DJ at 9, and then I might have to DJ again later after that. So
that's just Thursday.
That's just Thursday. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 Friday, 2 or 3 Saturday, 2 Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Bong, off Monday, off Tuesday, Wednesday, Darla Nikki 1 year. Thursday got a party, Friday got a party, Saturday got 2 parties. You know what I'm saying? We ended the month right, baby. You know what I'm saying? So
okay.
Jerome Bacon III on Instagram. Follow me. I'm trying to tell y'all the only parties you should go
Big
to
things.
when I'm DJing. So something
Big
in the water.
things,
You know what I'm saying? We'll have a full recap in 2 weeks. And of just the whole week of just the activity. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a good time.
You already got your ticket?
I'm not buying tickets. No, somebody's gonna bless me. That's just the decision I've come to. Either the Lord blesses me or I'm chilling. And I'm not even mad if I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? I've seen multiple people selling their tickets, and like it is what it is. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, man. I think we're gonna end up there, man. I think the tickets are gonna come in some way, somehow. These things kind of just end up working out on themselves. So we'll be there.
I'm sure Abdul will be in there.
I mean, I'm not. I'll be honest. I'm gonna be very picky about going because if I get a general admission ticket, respectfully, I'm probably not gonna go. Or if I go, I'm not gonna stay for long. I'll just go for.
You don't think you'll be able to? You don't think you'll be able to finagle your way back there with a general admission ticket?
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't even know if I want to try, man. It's just at this point in my life, like, I'd rather just not have to do all that. Yeah, we need to be on the list.
It's all good. I mean, we'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying?
We'll see what happens. It is what it is.
There's a lot of posturing around the city, a lot of good vibes. You know what I'm saying? Popping off. So we'll make it do what it do, baby. What's the podcast? Season 4,
episode 19.
6, bro. Stop hating.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Damn. Obviously, you know what I'm saying? Like, there is a lot going on. I completely lost my train of thought, but damn, I lost that. Nevertheless, shout out to our guys, the Road Podcast. I don't know if you guys saw the explanation that they had. So
about
basically,
about the Beehive,
the Beehive came after them. Something crazy because
we talked about that because they said that they should get her.
Yeah,
Beyonce,
so then
get her style from A. Marie.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then the A&R, DJ Sir Charles, I believe, he explained the whole story as to how things worked between Beyonce, A. Marie, himself, et cetera, and they were just very happy to kind of be off the hook. You know what I'm saying?
He was A. Marie's A&R, or
he both. He was hired by Beyonce's father, and he was the A&R for A. Marie at the time. So, if you listen to the latest Road Podcast episode, they explain the explanation. They're just very happy to sort of get, quote unquote, get the monkey off their back, as people say in the entertainment.
What the Beehive do?
But they were right. They were right in a sense. Is that what the conclusion was?
Yeah. In a sense, they were right. Yes, absolutely.
All right.
Yeah, for sure.
So, shout out to them dudes, man.
Beehive fell back.
They had to fall back a little bit. Yeah, they had to fall back a little bit. Also, shout out to, I don't know if you guys saw the speech that Matthew McConaughey gave.
No,
he was
I didn't see
DC. He was in DC speaking. Did you know he's from Uvalde, Texas?
I did not know that.
He is a native of Uvalde, and he gave a very jarring, very impassioned, very we can't, you know what I'm saying, type situation. Speech that just allowed people to sort of get some human elements and get into the mindset of somebody who has spoken to the families. Like, he's going to speak with all the families and some of the children, I believe. If they haven't spoken already, they're speaking in DC this week about what went on. And I mean, I just feel like you're dealing with pure evil on the Republican side now. And there was even I don't know if you guys saw there's a football coach for the Washington Commanders. Earlier today, he made a statement kind of questioning, there was a little dust up at the White House. Why is this such a big deal? Et cetera, right? He said,
why is this not such a big deal?
He was trying to compare Black Lives Matter to what happened on January 6th. And he was saying, like, I see people losing their jobs and I see people doing XYZ because of COVID and this, that, and the third. Nobody talks about it. He's like, but because there's a little dust up at the White House on January 6th, it's all in the news and blah 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 blah. Bro, the media attack, media came for him something crazy, to the point where they said the Redskins actually have been eyeing a move to Virginia. Commanders. I'm sorry. The Commanders have been eyeing a move to Virginia. Like
they are moving to Virginia.
They're moving to Virginia. Yeah, they're moving to
like Ashburn,
like Stafford,
or Sterling.
No, it's down 95. Yeah. Fredericksburg, like around that area.
They can have them.
Wow.
Because they bought stupid amounts of land down there the past like 2 weeks, like stupid amounts of land.
They should not be allowed to call themselves the Washington Commanders.
I mean, I just feel like you got to put it.
I don't know. The Fredericksburg.
People were doing the math, like the actual like amount of traffic it would take to get to one, just doing the math. Like, okay, boom, it's gonna take something like 2.5 hours to get to a football.
Yeah, you better off just like jumping with the Ravens.
Fans,
rocking with them. Fuck it.
Yeah. You know, the reason why it's so much easier to do something when it comes to where their current stadium is, or even if they end up going up north, there are so many ways to get to that stadium. Now, when you go down south to like Fredericksburg or something like that,
you're fucked.
You got 95, you got maybe 301, and that's it. And to get on 301 is not that easy, right? You got to be
Fredericksburg is not even down there by 301. 301 is past.
That's what I'm saying. But that 301 is like one of the other highways that runs parallel to 95. So you would have to go past Fredericksburg and then come around the other way.
Yeah,
and it just makes no sense. I don't understand how they could have come to this conclusion and move the team down there. But to not to get too far away from the subject at hand. So this coach, he was giving like real Republican vibes with the shit he was saying. Essentially, is what we're
super.
Man, I mean that doesn't surprise me. I mean, Commanders and their owners they've been a big Republican fanatics from day one. I mean, their reluctance to even change the name until they really, really got the pressure put on them just is evidence about how much
and then the name
they give.
And then the name you choose once you do change it is like, I don't know.
Yeah, man. I don't support any of this Washington football teams, man. I don't support that.
I mean, I had a great run my one season DJing at the function. It was tremendous, but in general, I wasn't there for the Redskins.
What if they hire you to come to the stadium in?
He ain't going to Fredericksburg.
In Stafford.
Stafford? No.
Whatever. I don't know.
Dog, I don't like to go past like Alexandria. I'd be like, dog, why are we here? Like,
why are we here?
Springfield, what? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Springfield is way too far for me.
Okay. Me too.
Alexandria is as far as I'll go.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so
a lot of DMV talk here. A lot of DMV talk.
So,
you're talking about inside the Beltway.
Pretty much. Yeah. I don't want to leave DC. I'll be 100% honest with you. Like, I'm cool. But the only time that I do leave DC often is because I feel like a lot of the things for kids are best in Virginia and Maryland, like, like the Sky Zones and the stuff like that. And so actually I went out to Bowie last Saturday.
Damn.
It was only 20 minutes, which wasn't that bad. But they have
You went to the Sky Zone out there?
No, I went to the Bel Air Swim Club.
Okay.
So the pools in DC have been open, and I feel like it's just a shit show.
They have not opened, or they have?
They have opened, but it's like a shit show. So many kids, so many people, and just a lot of like. I mean, I think my child's mother and said they waited like 45 minutes or something to get in.
Yo, I got a pool in my neighborhood, dog. Bring Shorty through.
All I'm saying is that wait is crazy to me, considering we live, you know what I'm saying, very, very close.
To bring into the pool?
Like, the pool was so packed, they had to wait to get into the pool. And you know what I'm saying?
So as people leave, they let people in.
Right.
Come to my neighborhood, dog. I got parking and a pool.
We'll do that. So then what happened was I got a homie that's on Bowie. He's like, yo, like we had the link anyway. But I was like, all right, you bring your kids, I bring mine. And then boom, we go to the Bel Air Swim Club. We paid $5 and it's like an acre full of just land. It was almost like a pool complex. 2 pools, volleyball, barbecue, all sorts of just everything. Like it just made more sense to go out there. The 45 minutes of wait in line. The worst part of getting, at least where I live, the worst part of driving is just getting out of DC. It just takes so long to get to 50 or to get all the way down to like, you know what I'm saying, 14th Street. But
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, so, you know, I very rarely like to leave DC, but it's all good. We make it work. Season 4, episode 6. I know there was a big dust up on the internet about Dr. Umar. There was video of Dr. Umar talking to
bagging, not talking.
Talking to a woman who was assumed as a white woman.
Bagging.
It has been proven that
bagging Shorty.
She is not a white woman. She is,
and he was not bagging her.
Yeah,
she's Persian, Middle Eastern.
Persian. She speaks with an accent. You know what I'm saying? And she was very surprised by all of the attention she received. You know what I'm saying?
She said even Dr. Umar was being nothing but a gentleman, huh?
Yeah, he was nice, and she said that he, you know, her family sells all these products that he wanted to use, these oils and these crystals and things of that nature. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that's my boo.
How much money has Dr. Umar made? We should look that up. Let me see
Dr.
how
Umar's
rich
for his school.
Yeah, I mean, all these cash apps. Like, how much is Dr. Umar worth?
It's going to be less than you're expecting.
I don't even know what I'm expecting.
I see estimated $1 million.
What? That's a lot. Net worth, Dr. Umar net worth is 1 million. Sheesh.
I don't think that's. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, that's that might not be accurate only because, I mean, is he being charged? Is he paying taxes on all these cash apps that come in? Like that might be 1 million from his taxable income.
I don't want to get into the brothers. I don't want to get into the brothers' finances. Let's just let that.
You can't cash up that much anyways. Cash up will cut you off after a certain amount of money.
What do you mean? You can't. Somebody can't keep sending you money?
Nah, they'll cut you off. Allegedly.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, let's move on.
Yeah, let's stay out of the brothers.
So Dr. Umar caught a lot of flack on the internet because people thought that he was talking to a white woman, and
I thought he was bagging her.
And he actually responded, which I didn't think that he needed to. Like, I don't think he should have even responded.
Oh, he was waiting for that.
No, he did not like being accused of that because
but he was probably waiting for the comeback.
Yeah, and somebody went out and when they talked to the woman, another white woman went and interviewed the lady he was talking to who cleared Dr. Umar of all these charges. But I did not like that either. I was like, why are people following up, like really trying to make a case out of nothing? Like if he's talking to a person in the mall, like, so what?
I just think
even
that
if she was white.
Well, I mean, let's look at it. For one thing, he's never, you know, he's about his sisters and black women and upliftment, and so people are always looking for a hypocrite. And I think that people are also in a place where there's just too many people caught up in quote unquote celebrities' lives. We just know too much about these people. And
not for nothing, I would say most Persian people identify as white. I would say most.
I think, I think very few people don't identify as
people
white.
of color.
You said what?
I don't think they think themselves as white.
I would say they don't identify. I mean, I don't know. I'm not Persian, but I would say
I know,
they
but
probably identify
do you
as
think
white.
they speak like they're white or they think that they're white?
I think they think they're privileged.
I think that when they're filling out that form, the survey, they check white.
Bomb.
Really? Okay. Yeah. All right. That
if you're Persian, let us know.
And I'm not Persian, so I don't know.
Katone.
I think he's Palestinian.
Listen, clear it up.
Abdul, that's fucked up.
Katone,
let us know. You could be the representative.
But
do you identify as being white, brother?
Damn.
I think they identify as being Persian, but I think they probably identified as being like white Persian.
It's privileged. They identify as privileged. It's okay. Like
they identify as privileged only because a lot of them especially in this area, come from a lot of money. Persian people.
Okay, so let's look at this. Let's look at this.
Historically, have a lot of bread in this area.
If somebody
Persian
is from,
Empire.
if somebody is from Algeria or they're from Morocco, they can identify as African, but they're not black. But they're not black. They're not black though.
No, Africans can be across the whole spectrum.
Okay, so I'm saying, so like it's almost a privilege to be
even
like, hey,
like,
you know, like
South Africa. It's still
South Africa for sure.
Yeah,
those are the devils though.
They are the true colonizers, scum of the earth.
For sure, but they can still say they're African.
For sure.
Yeah,
for sure. I think
Charlize Theron is South African.
African. Yeah,
she can kick rocks too. She ain't special. She's only had one good movie in her career. Like, let's not get it twisted. I don't know. I don't watch
with Mark Wahlberg where they went in.
Was it Eyes Wide Shut? Oh no, I don't know.
Eyes Wide Shut. I think was trash. That was with Tom Cruise. Nah, the other joint, man.
I don't know, bro.
With Mark Wahlberg, they were stealing some gold and Mos Def was in it.
Heist.
That movie was terrible, bro. With all the cars, with all the little cars.
With the Mini Coopers.
Yeah, that shit was terrible, bro.
Yeah, that shit was whack. That shit was whack.
What?
Wag, bro.
Oh, bugging. That movie was amazing. I watch it every time I see it on TV.
That's good for you.
You don't see it on TV.
It's on TV a lot. It's on TV.
But nevertheless, man,
Italian Job. What's it called?
Yes,
Italian Job. Yeah,
but it was a remake though, and like Mos Def was in it. That's just terrible. Yeah,
Mos Def is a great actor. You didn't see him on HBO when he was playing the doctor who cured cancer,
bro. If you
out of Johns Hopkins in B-more,
if that makes things work for you, I want you to believe
he's a thespian, bro. He's a thespian. You can't take that away from him.
Anyhow, back to the Persians. If anybody who's Persian listening, if you identify, please just let us know. We're not going to hold it against you.
Respect. You can identify however you want to identify.
We still listen to who's Dominican? Daddy Yankee? Is he Dominican?
Daddy Yankee.
He's Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican. Who's Dominican?
El Alfa.
Who?
Cardi. Isn't Cardi?
Cardi's Dominican.
Cardi's Dominican and Trinidadian, I believe.
Okay, so like we know what the Dominicans say. We know how the Dominicans feel. You know what I mean? So
they're up on a heavy. Yeah.
Oh no, when they be on that me no black. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
but
right.
Yeah, but that's the ones with the accent. If you go up,
me no black.
Go to the Bronx. All them Dominicans that was born in New York, they black.
Yeah,
me no black.
They're still racist.
They're still Dominican.
They're still racist against black people though.
The whole beef between Dominican Republic and Haiti is based on the color of your skin.
Yeah, even though it's the same color.
Really.
Season 4, episode 6. Speaking of Haiti, in one of our
Also, Haiti got colonized by the French, and Dominican Republic got colonized by the Spanish. So that's the thing too.
Speaking of,
it's also that, but we have had I've had Dominican friends who've said, unfortunately, their parents and grandparents have disassociated with family members
that are
who
too
darker skinned.
Yeah, for sure.
Dominican. Yeah. My fault, Jerome. Go ahead. What
I mean, they can all kick rocks. You know what I'm saying? No, I was going to say, speaking of Haiti, our very own Abdul sent over an amazing podcast this past Friday. It's actually called "The Cost of Haiti's Freedom," and initially our guy Ostroff sent over some information, and then Abdul doubled back with
the podcast.
You know what I'm saying? The podcast link. Bong.
You listen to it?
I can't do that to myself just yet.
I haven't done it yet.
It's tough, man. I saved
it, but I can't.
I saved it too. Yeah, I just can't hear about black people being, you know what I mean? That shit just breaks my heart.
It just the Daily, which is a New York Times podcast. They did a whole thing on Haiti, and you know, we had just spoken on it. I think a week before that or something like that. But they actually, you know, this is the New York Times. They're going to come with at least some facts, especially on this sort of reporting. And, you know, so they did full episode on that. I'm going to listen to it. I'm going to actually listen to it on my next run because I want to learn and really understand. I feel like being angry. You know what I'm saying? If you're in the mood to be angry and really get riled up, you know, I think when you're out running or exercising is a good time to do that. So I'm gonna listen because I really want to know how this all started and also how it's gonna end, because I'm hoping they actually touched on that as well, because France gonna cut this shit out. they got to stop getting these payments from these third world and poor countries.
Yeah. I mean, listen. Again, I know how it's going for me. I'm not going to France, so let's get it.
I mean, what are they going to do if they don't pay them?
I mean, nothing. I think the country just remains in disarray.
Well, it's also that, but they start taking a lot of your assets. I mean, the reason why a lot of countries end up going bankrupt is because once you stop paying these banks, now they can actually come in. Shit. It's just like if you stop paying your mortgage, what happens? You lose your house, right?
Yeah.
Same sort of thing. If you don't pay these international loans, then this other country can come in and slowly start taking some of your country's assets, whether it's natural resources, whether it's land, whether it's dog. That's how the shit works.
The problem I believe with that is I don't know if France wants their dirty laundry aired on a worldwide scale, because obviously this would become a big thing if people realize, okay, Haiti is not paying France for their freedom anymore. And France wants to say, well, now you owe us for your freedom. Like that, to me, does not look good for France. You see what I'm saying? Could be. Hold on 1 second. Isabel's calling me. 5 minutes.
All right. Yeah. No. I mean, I think this has been it's been going on for so long, and I don't think France cares, man. I think they are just.
I mean, they're getting money. Why would they care?
They're getting money, and they're like, "Yo, this was done historically in the past," and we're just continuing on with what was already put in place.
Yeah, that shit has nothing to do with us. We're just collecting.
Yeah, but they just continue still enforcing these laws, man. I'm gonna listen to it, and but it was interesting that the New York Times just made that special right after we talked about it briefly on our podcast. Maybe somebody from the New York Times listens to the podcast and was like, listen, this is something the world needs to know, and did a whole thing on it, which I think is super tight.
Possibly.
Let's see what else they can maybe listen. If you work at the New York Times and listen to the podcast, holla at us, man. Bring us on. Let's sponsor the show or something like that, or give me a free subscription. You need a subscription to read some of these New York Times articles.
No bullshit.
Online.
Yeah.
What's up with that? Can I get a free subscription? Or if somebody got a username and password, let me know. I hate it when somebody sends me a link and they're like, you can't read this article unless you're signed in. And I'm like, dog, it's the internet.
I don't have a login. It's the internet.
It's the internet.
It's the news too. You don't even want me to have the fucking news?
Come on. New York Times, what's up with y'all?
Yeah.
Oh, man. What you been up to?
Just chilling, man. Cool.
You been out and about?
Working. No, I haven't really been out and about at all, man. I was in Boston last weekend. I went up there for my niece's high school graduation. We just played the crib chill, like nothing, family time. And then we got back yesterday. Yeah.
You didn't hit up any stores or anything up there?
Nah, not even, man. Literally just like hung out with the fam. I didn't have like a car. I didn't want to feel like renting a car, like hitting stores.
Were you downtown?
We were
you in the city?
Roxbury, West Roxbury. Oh. It's in Boston, just not like downtown.
Yeah, it's like a suburb of Boston, right?
Yeah,
Roxbury is kind of isn't that where I think that's not where Marky Mark is from, or is he? We're talking.
No, it's West.
Time we brought up Marky Mark.
I think he's from Southie,
like Dorchester, I think.
Yeah, Roxbury is like Ed O.G. and the Bulldogs.
No, I was in West Roxbury.
Oh, I don't know about that.
That's not the same, is it?
It's like by Jamaica
Dorchester.
Plain.
Oh yeah, JP. I heard of that.
It's close to Jamaica Plain where I was at.
All right. Yeah,
I'm not too familiar with Boston.
I think my man Dion from Concepts is from Dorchester.
Concepts is in Camden, right?
Cambridge.
Cambridge. Yeah. Cambridge.
Yeah.
I didn't go by any of those stores, man.
I like Boston.
It's cool. It's just too fucking cold when it's cold.
When it gets cold, it gets really cold.
Yeah, that's the only thing wrong with it is it's fucking freezing.
They just do the cold weather different. They do the cold weather the way Arizona does hot weather.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just
that's a good comparison.
Season,
yeah.
Right, because I've been there in I think January. I don't know if there's I don't know if there's another cold on Earth that compared to that. Chicago. I've been to Chicago too, and it was cold. But it's 113 in Arizona right now. It's the same way you do 113.
They're disrespectful with their cold in Boston, and they're disrespectful with the heat in Arizona.
But the thing about Boston is they still get fitted. They still come outside. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody just has a North Face or a Canada Goose or whatever you know what I'm saying, whatever's in style at the moment.
You got to really invest in a jacket up there.
Oh,
hell yeah!
Everything I see in Boston is dudes have multiple jackets. Like it's nothing to have a couple
layered.
Yeah, or just have a couple different options. Like I got a goose.
Because you gonna need it.
Yeah, they got flavors. They got flavors. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the whole nine. I mean, they invest in their warm weather as you should.
Yeah, you need it.
Shout out to Boston, man. I got a bunch of good friends out there. They're playing in the NBA Finals against the Warriors.
What's it looking like? What are we at? 1-1?
Well, as we're recording, it's 1-1. By the time this comes out tomorrow, it'll be somebody will have won. I'm going for the Warriors personally. But
me too.
Shout out to Boston though. They're
I hope Boston wins, man.
To Gerald Henderson.
I like the underdog.
From the Celtics.
Gerald Henderson.
Listen, I'm just a fan of Gerald Henderson
So he's trying to build some create a
1982
buzz around that name.
Boston Celtics.
He's trying to create a buzz around that name.
No reason to mention that person.
Yes,
we'll talk about him a little bit later.
Season 4, episode 6. What's a podcast? Today, I believe, what dropped today? Some Air Max 95s.
The Air Max from Casina Korea.
Casina Air Max 1s. I see Nike. Casina's in Korea, South Korea, I believe, maybe.
What'd you say?
I said y'all copped?
I mean, I tried. I lost on the lottery. I tried to get them from Union, and no
struck
dice.
out.
I do see Nike dropping a lot more Air Force Ones. I believe they're ramping up to drop more as the year proceeds.
40-year anniversary.
Well, but I just feel like they're dropping more now. You know what I'm saying?
They're dropping a bunch of mids, though, man.
Yeah, they're definitely.
I really like the Puerto Rico joints, though.
You get those? I tried to get them.
There were two. There were two of them, weren't there?
Nah.
Yeah, I got. There were two of them, and I only got the white pair.
There was a white pair. There was a multicolored one.
I saw the white pair with like the
look at Clark Kent IG. He put them up today.
Clark Kent got both of them. Yeah. The second pair did not drop on sneakers. I think it only hit some stores.
Yeah.
And it's also really tight. But I'm glad I hit on the white pair. At least I got that. Multicolored joint is super nice as well. But I really wanted the white and baby blue.
Oh, is the both shoes different colors?
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard.
They're too Easterish for me. I like the white pair better.
I like the white pair better too.
I don't like how they don't have the flag on the heel anymore.
But they say Puerto Rico though.
Yeah,
they had a whole mishap. They had a whole mishap.
But they put the flag backwards.
Yeah. And they had to take it off the shelves.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to grab that pair. Actually, I see it on StockX hovering around like $215 or $220.
You don't have those already?
Not bad. Not the ones from 2020.
Not the backwards one.
Yeah, not the backwards.
Do you have all the other Puerto Rico ones?
I have all of them. Yeah.
Even the crazy ones that are like half blue, half red, or half blue, half white, half red. The crazy flags.
Those were the ones with the fake lasering on it. The last ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have those. I actually like those.
Yeah, I like the navy blue.
I think
the first
I have
navy
all
blue
Puerto
ones.
Rico Air Forces, man.
Yeah.
Let me see if I have any close. No, I don't. I don't know where they are.
You got all the West Indies too, huh?
I do have all the West Indies.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is supposed to be. You don't have any?
Nah, I'm chilling.
Yeah.
You got real life Puerto Rican.
Talk about it. Talk about it. My boo-boo was the best thing on earth. You hear me?
You should get her the multicolored one.
No,
that might be nice. And the kid's size,
the way the kids run through shoes nowadays, though.
Yeah.
No, sir. I bought her some Ray-Bans though. She looks tight in those.
Okay.
Yo, I need some Ray-Bans actually. I lost all my sunglasses.
Let me know.
I have no idea where they are.
I got a plug on Ray-Bans.
Oh, let them. I need the 54s and the regular.
Just send me a screenshot of what you want.
Done deal.
You talk about short. Wait, a real joint. Shorty run the store.
I got somebody that works.
Abdul, you are just hot like fire tonight, bro.
I don't got no. I don't know anybody that works at the store. I know somebody that works for a company called Luxottica, and Luxottica Ray-Ban is one of their products.
Oh, let's do it.
Eddie, we'll talk after this. Because Abdul is on fire tonight, man. He giving up all the good.
It's all good.
I need no, the Solid Time got a link up there too. But I got
that half off or whatever.
Yeah, let's go. I need that.
Talk to me. All right, so
I need that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously with all the sneakers that dropped, I think there's a good opportunity for people to cop some stuff. There were some 95s that dropped. Last time I checked, they hadn't sold out. There were some Pegasus, 2 different colors of Pegasus that sold out supposedly.
Ew.
I never believe in those sold out when they sold out. So Nike is doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just feel like sneakers are on chill for a little bit. Like, it's summertime.
Yo, did the orange and blue Bo Jackson come back out? I've been seeing a lot of those.
They
came back out.
They came back out and they hit DTLRs this area, and we didn't even know. And I think Finish Line as well.
What the fuck?
Yeah, we missed
it. They should be up on they should be available resale.
Yeah, they're up on StockX.
Fuck StockX.
Remember our guy chasing from Soul Priorities, Chasing Raw, hit us and was like, yo, they have them over here in North Carolina or some shit like that. And we were like, oh, word, that means they're probably making their way over here.
But that was a long time ago.
Yes, they came out a long time ago.
I feel like they just came back. I feel like they just came back out.
No, we missed it, bro.
Nah,
we missed it.
I don't know. You would know better. You would know better than me. I remember that. I remember that drop, but I think they dropped again.
Maybe they did restock. Finish Line got them later than the other stores got them. So maybe there is a chance that Finish Line did get them after everybody else. But we should have hopped on it. If you talk about the SC Trainer, the Auburn Trainer.
Yeah, the SC Trainer.
Yeah. Nah, we missed that shit, man. I regret that heavily.
I like the Air Trainer ones, man, but the color is really off.
Why do you care? I like this green better anyway. It pops out.
I like it. I like it. And also, I don't like how it doesn't, like, the tongue doesn't have like the checkerboard on it either. Like, it's like they could have made them perfect. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they have the. I just don't like that they don't do it. Like, you have the capability of doing something. Why don't you do it?
That's the story of Nike's. That's the story of Nike's everything, though.
For sure, that's what I'm saying. It's like,
I don't know if they feel like they should.
I don't really care,
differences from the original. Like, I also like the fact that none of the retros, there's something that are not the same amongst throughout.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So you can kind of be like, oh, this pair doesn't have that. The 09 pair has this. So, you know what I'm saying? You can differentiate between the two, and still the original still kind of holds its prestige because nothing else is exactly like it. So that aspect of it I do like, right? I'm still able to fulfill my nostalgia of getting a pair that I really fuck with. And at the same time, if I still have the original, I can still enjoy that as well.
I feel you.
So that I do like. And
that helps you differentiate between the two.
Yeah, but I do think that, you know, some people, you know, like some people do like to make sure it's closest to the original and that sort of thing. And I understand that as well. But personally,
there's a reason why people want those shoes to come back out is because they like the original. So why not give them that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and
like,
I think
I hear what you say, and we'll settle.
They
for
can make the argument.
Get.
Yeah, they're making the argument that we are giving you what you want. It's just a little bit different from the actual original pair.
Yeah, because we don't really care. We'll buy it, but like it's like the reason why people want certain things is because they want to look like that, and then you don't give it to them.
They are mad comfortable, though. I'll say that
they are comfortable.
They are comfortable. I just got those maybe when it come out like 2 weeks ago, something like that. Yeah. And already I've worn that shoe more than any other shoe that I've worn in 2022.
Wow.
I've worn them like 4 or 5 times. I've not done that with any other shoe this year. So just that alone makes that a contender for sneaker of the year for me, man. I like those a lot. Have y'all seen they're bringing back the original Chicago Jordan 1s, and they're supposed to be really close to the original pair and all that stuff.
Yeah, nobody on here will get them except for
and
you.
all that.
I mean, listen,
nobody's gonna get them but you.
unless you make a million pair, I'm not tripping. Like you're gonna give us a whole story and a whole wind up about the history and blah blah blah, and then make it impossible to get. So it's just kind of like I seen somebody they've been putting them out there a little bit, but
I think we'll be able to get those, man.
I'm gonna disagree with you, bro.
There's going to be some story. We got our guy. I'm not going to say his name. MMM.JP. We got him. He's there in position. So
but you
places like that are going to get him. Say what?
Yeah, they're going to get him, but me and you were the same size, so. And then he wears our size.
Yeah, he wears our size too.
Exactly.
Game over. Game over.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fight over that size.
Yeah.
And Salatab wears the same size.
And now he's plugged in with $1 billion Lex, and $1 billion Lex wears our size.
Oh, listen, if he gives a pair to $1 billion Lex before we get a pair, I'm putting him in a chokehold when I see him.
$1 billion might be here next week. You know what I'm saying? He might be here next week.
So he got the festival.
He might.
He got VIP passes to something in the water. He's in a Rolex tent.
Maybe we can use his tent. He's in the Rolex tent. It's just him and pushing that tent.
Yeah.
It's just the two of them by themselves.
Yeah.
He'll be in the Amex tent and the Rolex tent. You know,
he's gonna be doing some
My
shit
man,
you can't do.
I ain't never seen nobody use the Amex like that before.
I was like, what kind of? Well, that's a different kind of flex. He was like, I couldn't get a reservation, so I called Amex card and told him to get me reservation.
And he got him a reservation.
I was like, what is this? Like, what is this rich man talk you're talking about? Like, speak my language, brother. I don't know what you're saying.
He's smart.
Genius move. Move.
I don't.
At this point,
he got that good credit.
Yeah. At this point, we're going to say, what is Abdul watching?
Man, a lot of TV this week. I talked about Bosch Legacy on this new thing. I think they're part of Amazon Prime. It's called Fever or Freever or something like that. But Bosch is a police detective show that used to be on Amazon Prime, and it's now on Freever, which is still kind of down with Amazon Prime. I watch it on Amazon Prime, but really, really good. I wrapped up that season. Listen, go check that out, man. I also started. My brother-in-law told me about this show on Netflix called Lincoln Lawyer, which is.
I've seen it.
You watch it on Netflix, or did you watch the movie?
I think I watched the movie.
The movie with Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
Okay, so now they actually have a series on Netflix called Lincoln Lawyer as well, and they're all based on a book. And it was a little bit tough getting through the first episode, but after that, it really picked up. And Lincoln Lawyer, I breezed through that fucking series as well, man. 10 episodes, knocked it out. I then started We Own This City on HBO, which is based on it's based in Baltimore, but it's about the police department in Baltimore, some of the problems that they have. Pretty much everybody who played a drug dealer in The Wire is now a police officer on this show. So go check it out. It's a mini series, 6 episodes. I went through it. I finished the first episode, and I'm hopefully gonna knock down the next day or two. What else? Gaslit on Stars. I'm fully caught up on that. I'm also watching Better Call Saul on AMC, which is also a really, really good show. You should check that out if you haven't. I'm excited. I'm gonna watch this Miss Marvel on Disney Plus that everybody's talking about. I'm gonna watch that with my kids. It's a new series, part of the Marvel family with a Pakistani superhero.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think it's time, man. I think it's time that not all superheroes need to be white. That's I think Marvel is doing the right thing. They've kind of identified that they have an audience that's bigger than just white people, and they need to start having superheroes and storylines that a lot of different people can associate with. So, I'm Pakistani from Sierra Leone, from West Africa. I claim both. So next up, I needed it to be a West African superhero. So actually, listen, Black Panther. I'll take that. Is Black Panther Marvel or DC? Is that? I know there's always a beef about that, right?
I think it's Marvel. Yeah, I think it's Marvel.
Okay. All right. Well, we need to have more than one African superhero anyway. So Marvel, put out another one too, man. Yeah. So that's about it. Um, I know we're about to get into music, man. I wanted to talk about these kids, Coast Contra. I think we might have talked
Who's
about
that?
them. You remember the rapper Razkaz from LA?
Yep.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Well, he's got two twins that are part of this group based out of, I think they're out of Philly, and they're called Coast Contra. You might have seen it. I think Imran sent us a link to these four kids freestyling on mics. Did you check that out?
I don't think
Anyway,
I've seen that.
two of those kids are
his kids.
Razkaz's sons. They're twins, and they have an album out called Apartment 505. Man, these kids are I don't even understand how they're in 2022 because everything about them screams 1995. Their flows, their rhymes, their pattern, their cadence, their voices, everything about them is screaming the 90s. And they make music I fuck with. I'll be honest. So
I want to check them out.
yeah, Coast
I fuck with
Contra.
Razkaz.
Is,
Coast Contra. I'm
Yeah.
gonna do
The two kids, you
Spotify.
can see which one. Two kids in the group. Their last names are Austin. They're
they're Austin.
Razkaz.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
Razkaz's sons. Razkaz still dope. Puts out music. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not the early 2000s, obviously, but Raz was dope, man. If you're into, he had a different flow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
His subject matter was always a little more intelligent, a little more heady.
Sure.
It was good though. You know what I'm saying? In terms of new music, I haven't really been listening to too much. I mean, Kendrick is still there. I don't know. Buddy. Buddy is a rapper from South Central LA, I believe. He put out an album recently, May 25th. I think it's pretty good. It's like, he's just finding himself as an artist. He's growing, so give that a listen. But other than that, man, I still listen to Kendrick mainly, and we'll see where we go from there. You know what I'm saying, Eddie? Is there anything you're listening to?
Nope, not really. Not really.
The vibes.
Kendrick, Griselda.
Push. I'm still listening to Push's
album. I listened to that today.
Yeah.
I think that might be Push's best album ever. Like his best body of work ever.
It's close.
I think so.
It's up there. Yeah, there's no skip on this album, man.
Nah,
there really isn't.
Not for me. Not for me.
Yeah, there really isn't.
You could listen to the thing all the way.
And
through.
I'm not even a big Push fan, but you gotta give it what it's due. Like I don't really like Push like that. I like the clips, but Push as a solo artist, he never really did it like for me crazy.
I'm hearing that from a lot of people too.
But this album is like stupid. Like this, like
he
like straight classic. You know?
Yeah, he went crazy.
I love the clips, but I never was really a crazy Push fan. But this album was stupid.
See, that's crazy. I never was a Malice fan. I thought Malice was.
I just like the group together. I like the energy they played off each other.
Nasty.
Nah, Malice is not. Malice is very basic.
I think both of them made it nasty. You know?
Yeah.
Like I like how they played off each other. I like that relationship. The way they played off each other was fire. But not Push by himself.
Season 4, episode 6 was the podcast. It's been fantastic. Shout out to my guy, always available. #SheWere Eddie.
Peace, yo.
My man, Don't Charge Abdul.
Stay safe.
See, bro, you yawning, bro. 10 o'clock. Go to bed at 10 o'clock. I promise you feel great.
I'm going to watch some TV, dog. I'm about to have a bowl of cereal.
That's triple negative, bro.
Cold
sugar, dairy, and staying up late.
Cornflakes. You know what I'm saying?
It's bad business. DJ Jerome Baker III, I've got another 18 hours before I can eat. It's fantastic. Y'all have a wonderful day when you listen to this, and we're out. Peace.